Here's something that might surprise you. Apple's iOS 26 beta is still available for download right now, and you might be missing out on cutting-edge features that could transform how you use your iPhone. But here's where it gets controversial. Should you actually install beta software on your primary device? Let's dive into everything you need to know. When can you expect iOS 26's official launch? Apple has already made the iOS 26 public beta accessible to users everywhere. The developer version made its debut during the Worldwide Developers Conference back in June 2025. Following Apple's traditional release pattern, we're likely just days away from seeing the final stable version hit the market for everyone. And this is the part most people miss. The gap between beta and official release is when you can get the most hands-on experience with new features before the masses discover them. Step-by-step guide. Installing the iOS 26 developer beta. Getting your hands on the iOS 26 developer beta is more straightforward than you might think. Here's the complete walkthrough, assuming your device is running iOS 16.5 or later, and you're using an Apple ID that's enrolled in Apple's developer program. First, open your iPhone's Settings app. Next, navigate to the General section. From there, locate and tap Software Update. You'll then want to find Beta Updates in the menu. Finally, select iOS 26 Developer Beta from the available options. Can't locate this option? Don't panic. Head back to Settings, choose Privacy, Security, and make sure Developer Mode is activated. Here's something interesting. Even if you're not currently part of Apple's developer program, you can still sign up directly through the app. While an annual membership runs $99, you don't necessarily need to pay to test the developer beta. Device compatibility. Which iPhones made the cut? Apple made some tough decisions with iOS 26 compatibility, and not everyone will be happy about it. The tech giant has officially dropped support for both the iPhone XR and iPhone XS models. This means you'll need an iPhone 11 or any newer model to experience iOS 26, including the iPhone SE. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Apple pushing older devices out too aggressively to drive new sales? Some users with perfectly functional XR and XS models might feel forced to upgrade sooner than they'd prefer. Essential pre-installation checklist. Joining Apple's beta software program opens the door to experiencing the latest iOS features before general release. However, smart preparation is crucial before diving into beta territory. First and foremost, create a comprehensive backup of your device and all personal information. This step is non-negotiable. Beta software, by its very nature, contains bugs, glitches, and potential stability issues that could affect your daily iPhone usage. Here's a critical point many overlook. Avoid installing beta software on your primary everyday iPhone. Beta versions exist specifically for testing new features and gathering user feedback to refine iOS before its official launch. How to share your beta experience with Apple. The iOS 26 public beta includes a dedicated feedback assistant application that appears directly on your home screen. When you encounter malfunctions, unexpected behavior, or simply have suggestions about any aspect of the new operating system, this built-in tool provides a direct communication channel with Apple's development team. Your feedback genuinely influences the final product that millions of users will eventually experience. The big question, should you take the beta plunge? This brings us to the most debated aspect of beta testing. Is the excitement of early access worth the potential headaches? Some argue that beta testing gives tech enthusiasts valuable insight into Apple's direction and allows them to adapt early. Others contend that the risks outweigh the benefits for most users. What's your take? Are you the type who craves cutting-edge features regardless of potential bugs? Or do you prefer waiting for the polished, stable release? Share your thoughts and experiences with beta testing in the comments below. Have you ever regretted installing a beta version, or has it always been worth the early access for you?